Set.
Action!
What we're calling this program is FRAME, which is a much more convenient way of saying the Film Real Alaska Mentorship Experience. This was sort of a concept that came about the best way to teach about making a film is to make a film, and that the best way to prepare students for the workforce was to have them work with professionals.
In a way, to combine professionals and novices on making a movie the first time, teaching them how to do it is like tuning your car while you're running down the road.
So it was explained to me that we would be working on this for 4 weeks and 3 weeks would be mentoring the students.
And I was really excited for the opportunity to learning how to do sound on set, on a hot set with a mixer and mics, and our sound guy is here from Anchorage, his name's Paul Lawrence. He has a mixer that has, I believe, 8 to 12 inputs, so it's pretty spectacular.
My job is continuity script supervisor. I make sure that everything that's in the script gets shot, and I make sure that everything gets shot can get edited. So I keep copious notes on everything that we shoot, on every take, and then I send those notes to the editor at the end of the day.
And I'm the assistant script supervisor, and Fiona is sort of teaching me the ropes. Script supervision and continuity is brand new to me, and it's really fun. It's a really important thing to do, and it keeps you busy on set. You always have to be paying attention, so it's kind of engrossing, and you've got a lot of paperwork.
I think it makes you take it that much more serious, rather than it's just in a little class. And you just say, a student project. You know, it makes you like, oh man, these are actual professionals. So I need to somehow step up my game.
Our keys, I mean, they don't pull punches. I mean, these are students, but they're expected to perform at a professional level, and I think that that's amazing because things aren't excused, right? You don't excuse away. Oh, it's okay, this is student production, it's not supposed to look so great. No, this is supposed to look great.
They're definitely auditioning on this, which is a cool thing. And I've told my team that. I said, this is an on-location interview. You know, I realize you have no experience, but you're gonna show me how much you want it and what you wanna do. So I think that that's been a great incentive for them.
Tyson Hansen, I'm working with cinematographer Stephen Parr. It's pretty awesome. Just because I close my eyes during the scene and I just listen to the dialogue going on, and then I open my eyes and I'm like, wow, I'm standing next to a real cinematographer. This is great.
I mean, these students are going to be starting their careers with a credit on a real feature film with real filmmakers and real actors, and I would have killed to have that opportunity when I was still in college.
There's plenty of reality shows that are filming out here, but movies are, I think, few and far between, and we would like them to be a little closer together.
I mean, shooting in Alaska is extraordinary. I mean, Alaska is a character in this film. Like, you have beautiful skies, mountain ranges, just a sun that never sets.
The director and I were playing around with this idea of what happens to a man who loses it all. You know, where does he go? He goes to the farthest reaches of the universe, a place called Fairbanks, Alaska. After the drinking and the depression and the sadness and the anger and all the stages of grief, what does he do and how does maybe he come out of it?
I'm playing Mary, who is the best friend of Ruby. I'm a hydrologist, and I am really adamant about shutting down the mining companies.
Carrie is one of my professors, and I've never acted with her before, so acting with her is like kind of a big deal for me. And then I'm seeing all these Hollywood types that these are people that I've read about or, seen in movies before.
You know, this film couldn't be made without our students, and I think that's a really exciting role for them to be playing.
I signed up for this class because I wanted to get experience working on a scripted project. And it seems like, from my perspective, it's kind of hard to get on scripted projects in the state of Alaska. A lot of people get brought up from out of Alaska because they have the skills and they have the experience and they have the knowledge on how to work on those kinds of sets. Well, I certainly haven't experienced that, and that's what I'm hoping this will do.
part of what I learned about this is we're not only training below the line technicians and crew, we're actually opening the door to people who might have the talent to be above the line.
Anywhere else, I would not have been able to be an assistant editor this quick.
Like, you can learn how to unscrew something, but it's way different to actually do it when everyone's saying, hurry, 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 hurry. Just like right there, you know, the Leatherman, it's like, ah, come on, come on, come on.
It's a great learning experience. Even if you just sit on set, you will learn something. And it might be just like those little gems that the keys drop that you won't get in a book, you won't get in a classroom.
I think it was Grubb who said this. You might wish that you could be a director. You might wish that you could be up high, a head honcho, but you wouldn't have the experience to know what to do. You'd be lost and you'd be a mess if you didn't go through all the jobs on the way up.
If it wasn't for this frame program, I don't know how close I'd be to the next step to get to where I want to go.
Because the keys are top notch. I can't talk enough about them. I think they're just so good. I'm so happy, and so we're so lucky. And so as a result, the students are learning so much.
Because once Alaska has the directors and the producers, they control their own destiny, and I think it's a fascinating, creative atmosphere to be in that won't be dependent upon imitating what we're doing in the lower 49. So that's what I'm discovering, and I think you have those people here already. They just have to get more support institutionally, and you're going to offer, I think, another chapter in American cinema that is the last frontier in the new millennium, which to me is incredible.
Cut.
Was it good?
That was perfect.